Hey there, dear friends. Today, we're going to be checking out not an OST, rather, we're going to be listening to pieces of music, songs, compositions that your fellow subscribers and channel members have created. So today is all about turning the camera back to you, so to speak, and we're going to be breaking down, and I'm going to be reacting to a degree. Again, this might be more sort of like happy fun time that we're going to share together, and we're going to put the spotlight on some people who might not normally get, seen on a channel. I'm not saying this is the biggest channel in the world. It's not. But 100,000 subscribers isn't nothing. And so we're going to get some people some exposure here. For some people who that's what they want and that's what they need. Some people are just going to share in the joy of what they made. We had some people who have created some music for some games that I might not hear of or know otherwise, and you might not hear of or know otherwise. And so we're going to be checking that out as well here today. So this is going to be super fun. Type a 2 in the chat and in the comments if you are stoked and ready to go. And what we're going to do here too is I'm going to make sure you can see the composers who have created things here. All right. So in each case here, we're going to not only have for YouTube, I'm going to make this kind of big. I'm actually going to put this up here. Great. So you're actually going to see the title of the piece. You can also see the person's handle if you want to go check them out on YouTube as well, just to make sure it's super easy to go find them. And we're going to go off on a journey. I've got a flavored sports drink that I'm going to have fun with. And normally I don't eat or drink unless we're going for a long time, but we're just having fun today. So super long preamble. Mr. Beast is like, what are you doing? Get to the point, and that's okay. We're going to go ahead and get started today with Holiday Stargazing, an original composition by Raven Hood. Okay, this was published 2 years ago, and let's check this out. Here we go. Ha! what? By the way, I put the link in the chat for you guys. That was nuts, yo. Hey, Ravenhood, that was crazy sauce. Type a 3 in the chat if you heard Ravenhood quoting Old Lang Syne. Who type a 3 if you heard the Old Lang Syne motif that was sprinkled throughout this. And something else I want to point out too is that, people were saying in the chat, oh, it sounds like a mysterious thing before a holiday, like maybe like a holiday mystery. And well, that comes down to there was a lot of times where Ravenhood made it seemed like a very conscious artistic choice to introduce dissonance by having notes from outside the key or the chord that we were in that we would hear, less consonant notes choices in melodies and in chord movements that created dissonance. Yeah, it felt rather mysterious, didn't it? Okay, Austin Lee. Oh, hi, Austin Lee Matthews. Austin Lee Matthews, phenomenal voiceover artist, said yes. Heard the 3. Ivory didn't catch it. Glitched Phoenix heard it. So you guys can go back and yeah. So Bandy Kit says, yeah, it's got some unease to it. The unease is in the dissonance. That's the unease. But it also had these, after the dissonance, it had these pockets of just sweet, serene goodness. Like really, really interesting stuff. that was cool. So this is what the stream is all about. We're gonna hear some really interesting music. Let's check out our next one. Our next one is going to be off of SoundCloud. Now, between pieces, I will be maybe doing a little talking to explain, because oftentimes people provided context with their comment before they actually submitted the song. So I'll be giving you the context that I have, and we'll move from there. Also, my award was supposed to be delivered today, but UPS came and I didn't answer the door, so they're going to come back on Monday. So hopefully we'll have a little stream on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, so this next one comes from Camera 1406, and this is going to be off SoundCloud. So this is going to be a YouTube. I think we only have 1 or 2 SoundClouds. So here we are. Camera. This is called Chimes. Here we go. Again, this is, I'll put it in the chat. Can I put it in the chat? Oops. CAMRA 1406 here on YouTube. Cool. All right, let's check out this piece of music. Here we go. Oh, that was so much fun. Let's hear it for on SoundCloud. You can follow them YSF here. YSF on SoundCloud. I'm going to put the link to the SoundCloud piece in the chat. This was really cool. Some of my favorite things here. Like, I love that. Also at the beginning, like how it sounded like it was going to like the fifth and then an augmented fifth, because like normally we hear that in like the upper structure of the music a lot, where we'll hear like, oh, for example, like an arpeggiated major triad to then an arpeggiated augmented triad going back and forth. You know, sometimes with the six above it. Oh, we've heard that in so many OSTs, things like that. But to have that actually show up in the bass, I think is really cool too. I love this too. I love too that it's really microtonal. It's not hitting on those notes. So like we've talked about in the stream for Off, the stream for Lisa the Painful, sometimes you can have it where the notes don't match up in terms of the actual hertz numbers, and we can hear that here with that it's so cool. So really awesome. Thank you so much for sharing with us YSF. Okay, let's see who is next. So we're going in order of submissions here. Who's next? Okay, so the next one, let's see, open a new tab. Pop this over here. So this one is from Grayson P64. Now, they say that this is the title track of their album. Hold on. This is the title track of their album, Crayon Canyon. I don't really know how to classify it, but I feel like it. You know, it doesn't matter if it's classified. I got a friend. Well, I'll call him a friend. Morgan Matthews, a phenomenal producer. Produced a #1 hit single with Alicia Keys, and that #1 hit single, and it just went platinum, which is why I'm thinking about it. So it was on Instagram, and he was sharing how it went platinum, and he was talking about how. Oh, no, he wasn't talking about it, but I looked, and the single actually wasn't classified in a genre. It's actually a unclassified. So things don't need to be classified. Okay. So let's check out Crayon Canyon. Let's do it. Oh, well, I mean, that's just delightful. Isn't that amazing? You know what? That really reminds me of going to a restaurant and if you go to like a restaurant and it's like a nice enough restaurant, the chef will send you out a little amuse bouche when you get there and be like, "Is it?" And the waiter will come up and be like, "This is compliments of the chef," and it's usually this little something that's like pretty short. It's to the point, but it's really fun and unexpected, and sort of like, "Ooh, wow." This reminds me of a really, really nice amuse bouche. Like, oh, just the way like the compressor was used, like the sidechain compressor without the thing there in between, sidechain compressor like style thing of bringing the volume down between everything. That was really cool. Yeah, I am heavy weapons guy. Said love the sound design there. Fully agree with I am heavy weapons guy. So again, I'm going to put the link to that piece we just listened to in the chat. So if you're interested, and even if you're watching this after the fact, you can go ahead and check out Grayson P with Canyon Canyon. Yeah, the analog warmth. Yeah, optical noise. Yeah, just the just the lo-fi vibes. Ah, really cool stuff. So y'all can go check that out. Okay, let's keep this going. Again, going in order. All right, Terror Rune Official says, "Thank you for giving us insight into music theory behind the OSTs you react to. I'm happy to submit my own track, Cat World Future." What a great name. Oh, come on. Oh, please drop the drums in a second. Uh, oh, come on. Oh, this is so naughty. Yo. Yo. I legit have no idea how Terra Rune Official only has 578 subscribers, but like there's the link to the video, and that's all I'm gonna say. And by the way, if I say something like that, it's not that I'm not surprised by other people, and this is not a game of like who does Dan like best, but like my gosh, everything so far, the mixing and mastering has been on point, including sound design. That was just like, I mean, I don't understand how that's not in a video game right now. Yeah, styled after Undertale music, so great. So I'm reading the actual description now. I made this track with my old DAW, which at this point might actually be better than my new one due to several updates. Styled after Undertale music, using many of the same instruments due to some handy things called sound fonts. Hope you enjoy. Wow. Yeah, that was fire. Like, that was actually. Oh, hey, Sanyo. Big bubbles, no troubles. No troubles at all. Okay, so that was really good. Yeah, cool. All right, let's keep this thing going. I want to see if Terran Official just got some more subscribers after we just showed this video. That was insane in the membrane. Yeah, there you go. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that the world is like, because like if you like Earthbound, if you like Undertale, and you like boss theme, like energy music stuff, like I feel like this is right up your alley. Cat World Future. I wonder if this is there a game called Cat World Future? Can someone look that up while I get the next one hooked up? Because like my goodness, that that was good. Okay, this next one is from the Orchil or Aurichalon. Aurichalon, maybe? Oh, it's about to get heavy. What we have here, so the Aurichalon or Aurichalon, hold on, says, I made this with a pianist named Carl about 15 years ago, a remix of the song from the Final Doom, which itself is a remix of a song by Vangelis. All right, let's do this thing. Heck yes. Oh, it's not done. All right, that was some tight stuff. I'm putting the link in the chat right now, and again, that's LeeAurich on YouTube, and I have put the link in the chat so you can go check it out. And if you want to subscribe, I mean, yeah, that's some good stuff. So this is an electronic track mixed in with Yanni style piano. I was thinking Yanni. Yanni is Yanni gets a lot of hate from a lot of people, and I don't understand why. Because Yanni is to classical music as Kenny G is to jazz. Got it? It's like it comes from it, right? So Yanni comes from classical music, but it's to say it's more accessible is not right. But my gosh, it's more accessible for a modern audience. It's more accessible for a modern audience. And then my favorite, by the way, of Yanni was his one in Greece, which was live at the Acropolis, I think. And it was a sick bass solo on that album. And yeah. Okay, so sorry. Yanni style piano by Gladiator, also known as Carl Harmdierix, a remix of E1M4 Wormhole music from Final Doom Evolution. Oh, the remix was accepted onto OCR Remix, ocrremix.org. That's exciting. This was really cool. Okay. Let's keep this going with our next one. Hey, let me know in the chat how you're enjoying this so far, how you're enjoying the format, if you would make any changes to the format, or if you're just having a nice time. Let me know in the chat how you're doing. We're also live on Twitch. Hey to Card Platypus on Twitch. Love you too. And we're going to keep this going with our community submissions here. Okay. Hold. Hold till you see the whites of their eyes. Hold. Hassan says, nice format. Straight vibing, fun stream. Fire as anything, says Austin Lee. Enjoying right now. Very chill stream. Nice, awesome that it's a song from each one. There's a variety, yeah, different style. Having flipping spending time, my dearest chum, says Fighty Fish. And with Fork Ouch says, good format, would love to see more of this. Ooh, I love it. Rubberman would like some certainty. Rubberman would like to know how many of these we'd be reacting to. Yeah, we're going to go for about an hour, maybe a little bit more. Okay, and RoboSpy once. This is good. Let's see some more of the stream. As does Austin Lee Matthews. All right, so this is called Sloew. This is by Grandpa, not Grandpa, but Grandpa Pitt. Okay, Grandpa Pitt says, this is music from my own game for the G-Core Game Jam. Just uploaded it, and I think this one is best. Link below. All right, let's check this thing out. So slow, but with an E here. All right, I'm going to put the link in the chat, and we are going to fire it off. Let's do this thing. I don't know how to put this to you, but this feels, to me anyway, kind of like it feels to me like it's an introspective truth. Just the it's like the breath of life. I don't know, there's something very, very deep in that. Very, I don't know. Like, you know? Yeah, it's like a mushroom trip or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like something where you're like no longer yourself, but you're like connected to the universe. It's something like that. I don't know. Wow. Wild stuff. Slight said it feels like the theme of a friendly and wholesome Lovecraftian horror. Yeah. Ah, really, really interesting music. Comfort, but a tiny bit scary, says Bandy Kit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's comfort because it's inside of you, but it's a tiny bit scary because it's almost like you're opening up to like the vastness of the universe. That's the scary part, is you realize how small and insignificant you are compared to the universe. But it's comfortable because it's inside of you, if that makes sense. Yeah. Wild stuff. All right, let's keep this going. Rare Doodah says, "Here, I've got one." Flighty Fish says, "I feel like I'm following some dwarves into the bowels of the earth." Yeah, like they're caring dwarves. I feel like I'm following some emotionally available dwarves. Because so many times in so many series of so many different fantasy things, the dwarves are like emotionally unavailable. So like I feel like we're following emotionally available dwarves who also have like secure attachment styles into the bowels of the earth. We're following emotionally available dwarves with secure attachment styles into the bowels of the earth. How about that? Okay. Yeah, I'm a heavy weapons guy. I feel like yeah. So heavy weapons guy said sounds like how it feels to get high. You stabbed me before because the song described the same way you a DMT trip, right? Like I think we're headed towards the same thing. It's like breaking open, like you're inside yourself, but you're also outside of yourself at the same time. Cool stuff. All right, let's check out this next one called First Ever Composition. I'm going to put the link in the chat. But looks like this is Lysias, Lysias? Lysias, maybe? Lysias? Okay, and here we go. First ever composition called Maritime Polles. Nice. Ah, bravo! Or brava! Or bravi! That was really fun. I love that. I love the time signature playfulness. Like, around here. Yeah, I don't know why the 6/8, because it could have stayed 3/4. Really. It didn't need to switch to 6/8, but there was a measure of 7/8 that was pretty cool there. There's a little feedback. I mean, like, once you're in 3/4, the only reason you go to 6/8 is because you want 2 beats per measure. Right? And if you think about the math, you had 3/4 up to this point working for you. And so why change to 6/8? It just making it a different way of writing it. Yeah. Right? And then all your note values would double. So your 16th notes would become 8th notes. Your quarter notes. Oh, no, not quite. Yeah. Anyway, point is. Right. It's because you wanted to use like it's like triplets. Triplets is what you wanted. Or not. Yeah, actually 6/8 might have been the choice. Don't listen to me. All right. That was pretty cool. All right, let's check out this next one, which is called, the mixing is rough, but I want to share this regardless. I like to make video game music, and I feel this might be a great opportunity to learn from an expert on the craft. Well, to be clear, I have never made video game music before. No one's ever hired me to make video game music. I've made compositions, but just to be clear. Okay, I have written songs and published songs and released songs. Okay, okay, it's meant to be like an underwater battle theme with Easter eggs from the Overwater theme song that they made. Okay. Let's check this out. Okay, and this is, oh, they're in the chat right now. And this is from, hold on, from Slight. I'm going to put the link in the chat. And okay, they use FL Studio. And here we go. So this is Beyond the Waves from Slight. Huh. You know, Slight, I don't know what your money situation is, but if you can either buy yourself the time to learn how to mix or pay someone to mix this for you, this is a phenomenal piece of music, and right now the only thing holding it back is the mix. That's it. If you had this mixed right now, like I'm telling you, like the amount of effort that you put into every single detail of every single part, like, yeah. Make that effort worthwhile and have someone mix and master it, or learn how to mix and master yourself, because this piece of music deserves a proper mix and master. It really does. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying go out and spend, like, don't go spend your last penny on getting this mixed and mastered, because it's, you know, making money off of music you create is not a guarantee. But I mean, my goodness, you know, ask someone for a couple $100 for your birthday, or ask a bunch of people for $10 for your birthday, and then, you know, go on to Sound Better or even Upwork or something. Get someone who has done a lot of mixing for like multi-part video game music. Have them run this through a mix and master, dude. Like, this is really good. This is really good. But the thing that's holding it back is the mix. That's it. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Yeah, I don't use the word deserves. I really don't. I think deserves is such a dangerous word, and I don't use it, because deserves means that you expect things to happen instead of working for them, right? Sometimes people use deserves that way, so I don't like to use deserves for myself. So I use that word very judiciously. This piece of music deserves a mix and master. Yeah, phenomenal job, Slight. Phenomenal job. Okay. Let's keep this going with Potter. Okay, Bandy Kit has added 3. We're gonna go. Also, here's a link to the playlist of the rest of Slight stuff. I'm gonna put it in the chat. You can go check that out. That's a playlist of other pieces. Okay. All right, Bandy Kit. All right, Bandy Kit, you put in 3. You want the first, second, or third one? Welcome to all our friends on Twitch. What we're doing today is we're listening to community submissions from people in the best the Music Theory for Gamers community. All right, we're going to do the first one from Bandy K. If I can get this to work. One moment. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Where we're going now. Yes. Hey, Bandy, I know it sounds like you put a lot of effort into picking out the reverb for that maybe tambourine sound. What if you took that tambourine sound, put it on 2 different tracks, and that way you could actually let the tail of the reverb go out instead of cutting it short, or shorten the tail of the reverb? Maybe warm up the reverb just a little bit. Just on that one sound. Maybe even lessen the reverb on that sound. Love that. Really beautiful. You know, reminds me also of, oh gosh, it. So many OSTs we've listened to have a vibe combination of like Japanese with American Western sort of combined. I'm really getting that vibe here too. Bandy, that part, the transition into the B section is fire. It's fire. Oh, fire. Fire. Yeah, just the chord progression there too. Really great stuff. Really, really great stuff. Okay. Yeah, so Bandy K, keep up the great work. Again, I'm going to put the link to that in the chat. You can check it out. That was fire. Okay. All right, we're going to do 1 or 2 more for today. Let's see. We're at Game Beats 1294. It says from all of their songs, they would pick this one. Excuse me. Okay, this is Lordis. Oh, sounds like it's going to be fun. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Okay. This is from Game Beats. Game beats originals. All right, let's check it out. Lordis, this is phenomenal. This also deserves, honestly, a remix and a remaster. The volume's too loud. Like, whatever brick wall limiter you used, like, everything's too loud, and so it's cutting out, and there's some dipping and things that are happening in it. It's a phenomenal piece, and it's clear how much love you put into it. And again, I'm going to say this deserves at least a remix and a remaster. At least a remaster, if not a remix. I would say remix too. Yeah, remix, remaster. So something to point out to you guys, when I'm saying things deserve a remix and remaster, you'll be saying, well, why is that? Well, okay. Imagine we go to the best Swiss chocolatier in the world. Okay? And we go to the best Swiss chocolatier in the world, and they're going to make us the most delicious chocolate you've ever seen in your life. Like, this is the highest quality cocoa that's been processed using family secrets dating back for centuries. This is literally going to be the best chocolate you've ever tasted in the world. Okay? And you go, and they hand you the chocolate, but instead of the chocolate being wrapped up in, you know, a nice emballage, a nice wrapping, you know, thing where it looks all nice and neat, the chocolate looks like dog poop, and they put it straight in your hands, and then you eat it. Are you guys with me with this mental image? You with me? Okay? That's what it's like, having the best song in the world and not having it mixed and mastered correctly. That's what it's like, having the best composition in the world and it not being mixed and mastered correctly. And what does correctly mean? Correctly means to put it in its best possible light. Now, I'm not saying what you guys did, the guys who have, everyone who I've said, look, you should get a remix. I'm not saying what you made is dog poop. What I'm saying is you have incredible music that's just not being presented in the best way. That's it. And it's so easy. Look, there's so many skills. It's like you go through the amount of time it takes you to understand music theory. You're like, okay, can I write good songs? Yeah, I can write good songs. Can I create good compositions? Yes, I can do both those. And then it's like, okay, now I've got this. How do I get this release ready? It's like, oh, you need to take another 3 to 5 years and learn how to mix. You do that. Then it's like, oh, what do I need to do? You need to take another 6 months to 2 years and learn how to master. By the way, while you're doing that, you still need to keep up your music and your songwriting skills, and you also need to keep up your mixing skills. If that sounds like so much that it's like an unreasonable thing for one person to do, it's because it's a lot for one person to do. And so that's why I say, look, if you have a little bit of money, there's no shame in going to ask someone else to mix your piece, because sometimes they're going to hear things that you don't see. And they're going to bring out a quality in it that you might not have found otherwise, that might even take it to the next level, or not. And you can also, how you deal with someone mixing and mastering your stuff can be like, look, I want it to be exactly like my vision, or I'm open to hearing your interpretation of it. So for all of you who don't create music, I hope that that story of going to the chocolatier really makes sense for when I'm telling these people that their song deserves to be mixed and mastered. It's because even though it might be the best piece of music or the best song in the world, because of the mix and because of the master, it's never going to hit the right way, and it's never going to be as successful as it could be. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. All right. All right, let's do one more for today.
Welcome to Amazon Logistics. We tried to contact you to facilitate a delivery of your order. For information.
I didn't mean to do that. Just called Amazon on my Apple Watch. Okay. All right, let's do one more for today. This is from Yorgi Video Game Music, VGM 9618. This is from Yorgi. He says, I am working on a project where I'm taking the Undertale OST and arranging it into a progressive concept album. That's cool. I have part of the overture released on SoundCloud, if you'd like to take a listen. Well, yes. Yes. Yes, I would. Let's check this out. Oh, this is I'm the Com Geek. I know who I'm the Com Geek is. All right, I'm the Com Geek. I'm so glad to hear that you've made some progress, because I know that you were talking about working on this like almost a year ago now. I'm the Com Geek, so I'm super glad to hear that you've made some progress here. I'm going to put the link in the chat. It's long. It has a UTM attached to it. I'll just leave it in there. Okay. This is from I'm the Com Geek. This is Undertale Overture, but made progressive. You guys ready? Hold on to your hats. This is I'm the Com Geek over on SoundCloud. Let's check it out. Here it comes. Here it comes. Sick. Sick. Come on. Come on. Nice. Cool. Well, a couple of notes for you. I'm the Com Geek. Number one is guitar. The guitar's rushing just a little bit. Pull just a little bit back on the guitar, and then really nice job with the arrangement. Love what you're doing. Right here. No, sorry here. Yeah. Right here. You're staying very tonal, and I love it. I think you have an opportunity to be a little bit more naughty with those descending guitar notes there. Yeah, instead of going down to like E then back to F, maybe just descend there. Try it out. Try it out. But really awesome arrangement and really interesting ideas there. I love your vision. Love your vision. Yeah, that was really cool. Really, really well done. I'm the Com Geek. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you all, everyone, to who shared their things and their stuff. I feel like, Dan, normally you're a little bit more talkative and able to talk. Something's going on with my immune system. I'm not sure what's going on, and I just have like a little bit of brain fog. So trying to sort out what that is. Talking to a doctor next week. But hopefully I'll be back to my energetic self. Toot sweet. And we'll keep rocking and rolling. Thank you all so much for coming to hang out. And I'm going to end the stream, and I'll see y'all next time. Oh, no, we're going to read the super chats. Of course. How could we not? Okay. Rubberman202 says, I wonder if we'll be hearing some strange compositions today. I mean, yeah, some cool stuff, too. Speaking of, put this to Wario World's OST. It's a strange soundtrack for a strange game. Whereas a lot of strange music, it's part of why I love him. Love it. Thank you for your continued support, Rubberman. Izami with a Fork says, what up, Dan? I donated at the very end of last stream. Don't worry, I will count it. All the super chats show up in my dashboard when I do the counting videos. It was the instant end. It went through, though. We'll make sure I got it. Yes. Congrats on 100A again. I wish I was musical. Thank you very much. You sent me a fork. You sent me my fork. You don't have to wish you're musical. You can just be musical. You just make the choice to make music. That's all it is. It's just a choice. Okay. Rubberman202 says, you know what? In honor of Akira Toriyama, rest in peace, I also donate some money towards Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi Ni. That game had an epic soundtrack. Rest in peace to the legend. Thank you again for your support, Rubberman. And Matthew Banky says, do you think I could put this towards Kirby Superstar? Sure. All-time classic, both SNES games and Kirby games. You got it, Matthew. Thank you all so very much. We're just going to check Streamlabs to see if anyone did a donation. Donation. That's a Fiddler on the Roof joke for those of you who are tracking. No, nothing from today. Cool. Thank you all so much for an amazing stream. Thank you to everyone who submitted. Take care. And goodbye.